Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. You know, Greg, this is always one of the most fun matchups of the year. Conference rivals that go at it very hard every time.
And these games always have a little extra juice to them. They see each other a lot every year. And, Kevin, the competition tends to take on a different tone. This one will be intense.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Took him no time at all on that one. Now the Wizards with it. Here's Mr. Clutch, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Bucks. 4-point game. Here's Cassell. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Red outside, and a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
Boy, the long ball of Michael Redd, the sweet shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
Mr. Clutch, and again, Washington with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Cassell against Shaquille O'Neal on the wing. Johnson. Pass to Red. Fires it up, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Kukoc. And another basket for Milwaukee.
I mean, Kukoc has the touch to strike from anywhere. The mid-range is just another place where he's a real threat.
Fader on the way. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
Knocks it loose. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, that was something to see.
My goodness.
And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now here's Iverson, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Here's Mr. Clutch, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 20 points for Mr. Clutch.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
The shot's good.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Baseline jumper. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Outside, Kukoc. And another three for Milwaukee.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And that one's good, Iverson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Allen. Shot from 12. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Allen's so comfortable anywhere on the floor. He's such a deadly scorer.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Cassell. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen, ready to fire.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Cassell. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Nice move to set up the jump shot there. That was pretty.
In the corner, it's Jordan. And again, Washington with the triple.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. Allen passes to Johnson. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Reds got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee. Now here's Iverson. He's got 10. To the paint, here's Duncan. Basket counts. And the Wizards lead by 16.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Cassell. Duncan with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Cassell. Now here's Kukoc. The 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Here's Duncan. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Cassell. He's got 9. Outside, Kukoc. Clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Kukoc. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Kukoc has got 8 points.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
Duncan's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Outside, Kukoc. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Allen finds Johnson. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Here's Duncan, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 10.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Johnson against Shaq. And again, Washington with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Cassell. 9 points in the game so far. Allen outside. Pass to Cassell. Over Iverson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Sinks the triple. O'Neal's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Mr. Clutch, the pass to O'Neal. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Good on the bucket, and the Wizards lead by 20.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Domination. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Ollie, and he gets the bucket.
Nice dish from Red that time, the sweet shooting lefty, showing you he's got more than just shooting in his package.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Thomas gets a wide-open look, gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there. There's the double team with Allen. Another one falls for Washington.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, the Wizards score.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's the break. And here's Iverson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Iverson's got 13.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Caffey. It's Allen on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 14.
You know, guys, we often talk about players when they get hot, you just can't stop them. Allen, too athletic there, and too good a shooter, too.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the pass to Red. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And boy, does Red fill it up fast. He can be red hot at times, pun intended.
Shot on the wing. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the stripe.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Jordan slams it in.
In the open floor, few are better than Jordan. MJ can literally fly.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Duncan dishes to Jordan. From the arc. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Jordan's got 18 points.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Ollie. Passes it to Allen. And here is Thomas. To the wing on the left. Poked away. Wizards passing it around. Here's Duncan. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And from time to time, Duncan will take the three and knock it down.
Here's Ollie. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Duncan against Thomas. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And some changes here for the Bucks. Sampson's checked in, and Murray's subbed in for Ollie. Duncan in the corner, over Thomas. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
All too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
Deep two from Murray. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Duncan with it, now guarded by Murray. Goes up to the stripe, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
Here's the floater. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Cassell is checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Pass to Red. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the Wizards with possession. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. A nice shot by Shaq.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Cassell. 13 points in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Shaquille O'Neal again. Shaq's got 18 points.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Count the basket. O'Neal's got 20.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Another steal. Here's Mr. Clutch, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Cassell the pass to Red. Thomas trying to break loose, and Red gets it to go on the assist from Cassell. Cassell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Michael Rena's on the wing. The pass to Cassell. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Murray for 3. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 6 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And stolen by Iverson. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Iverson's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with him.
Here's Cassell. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And so it's Washington holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the Bucks with possession. Johnson outside. Pass to Allen. Now Kukoc. Clock at 6. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The 3 from Iverson hits the three-point bomb. Iverson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards. Here's Cassell. Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Michael Rena's on the wing. Lets it fly. Cans the shot from the wing. Red's got 18 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Shoots from the line. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Poked loose. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Here's Cassell. He's got 16. Allen. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The NBA draft is in the summer, but Greg, we already know who the first overall pick is going to be. A kid named LeBron James.
Yeah, we've known that for a couple of years now. He's been on every magazine cover. LeBron's a special player, almost Magic-like when it comes to passing with size.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Red kicks to Johnson. Here's Kukoc, 5 to shoot.
We'd expect nothing less than stifling coverage from Duncan. His effort level on the defensive end, extremely consistent.
From deep, Jordan buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got 27.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Duncan kicks to Jordan. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Jordan's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. Passes it to Kukoc. Here's Cassell. Can they get it? And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Duncan and another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Duncan driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
And stolen by Iverson. One-on-one fast break. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Duncan. Trying to get open is Shaq. And the Wizards hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the shot goes in. Duncan's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Duncan that time using his length to take advantage on the break.
And stolen by Iverson. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Duncan's got 32 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Allen for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And the shot is good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Cassell. Here's Shaq, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
How about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game?
Outside, Kukoc. There's the 3. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Shot's good by Shaq.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Cassell. He's got 19. Here's Red, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Red's got 20 points.
You see how polished and confident Red is, especially from that area.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Caffey, he's checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Kukoc. Murray's checked in for Michael Redd. And Ollie subbed in for Cassell. This one for three. Trains the three-pointer. O'Neal's got 12 points in just the second half.
What can the defense do in a situation like that? They clearly cannot control him.
How about thinking of a triple team? Even that might not be enough, but it's worth a try.
Connects from three-point range. 43 points for Mr. Clutch.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Ollie. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game, and he comes up with the deuce.
Love the stroke of Allen. I mean, his jumper is as sweet as cotton candy.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Ollie. Here's Thomas, plenty of space. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Another steal. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Iverson. From past the arc, hits it from three-point range. Iverson's got 8 here in the quarter.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Pass to Thomas. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Iverson outside. The three ball. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Ollie, good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Iverson. Another one falls for Washington.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
The pass to Thomas. Here's Ollie. Ball's knocked loose. Iverson outside from the wing, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
Top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Jordan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And Jordan's jumper, simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
Ollie passes to Caffey. All sorts of time, and the bank shot is good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Jordan kicks to Iverson. Outside, Jordan. He got it up. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Beyond the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Jordan deciding where to go with it over Murray. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
Pass to Sampson. Rebound, Washington. Here's Duncan, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Fires for three. It's good from long range. Duncan's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
They need this, and that one drops.
This is where Caffey is most comfortable looking to score because he's solid at converting in this area.
Duncan with it. Now Thomas defending. And again, Tim Duncan. Duncan's got 40 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Murray, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Okay, I see you. Shaq showing off his shot there.
Here's Ollie. That's tipped. Murray against O'Neal. From deep three-point range, and the Wizards hit again from deep. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Goes up on the wing, and another basket for Milwaukee. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shoots from the corner, Shaquille O'Neal again. Shaq's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And how about the streak he's on right now?
Piling up buckets by the bundles. He seems to be unstoppable right now.
Passes to Thomas. They set the pick to stop the run. A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every three he takes now.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Murray against Iverson. The 11-footer. Bucket is good.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
Here's Ollie. Here's Thomas. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And so it's Washington with it. For three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Pass to Murray. Here's Sampson. Shoots over Shaq. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock.
Nabbing another steal.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. Here's Ollie. Left side Thomas. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Bucks making a change here. Cassell's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Another steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And Thomas now, top of the key. Here's Cassell. Thomas a screen. Will it go? He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
Sam Cassell, fun to watch when he gets it going on offense because he's confident and efficient. He can score the ball in a lot of ways.
And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 7 now in this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Mr. Clutch. And again, Washington with the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's the pass to Cassell. For the 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Cassell's got 9 points here in the second half. And got it! Another basket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Pass to Thomas. The 19-foot shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Mr. Clutch. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by O'Neal. From 20 feet out. And good that time.
What a performance. This is the kind of hot streak that you will rarely see.
I concur with that, and while the defense scrambles, we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Thomas, good. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another one falls for Washington.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Washington.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Clutch.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Cassell. Here's Mr. Clutch. And good, there's another.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Yes.